Right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and our good friend Jay Walmer from the Florida Wine Company back in the store. We can't get rid of him. Well, you know. He says, yeah, Drew, you're the only one that can sell these wines in South Florida. I love it, Jay, when you tell me I'm the only one, buddy. Anyways, some great stuff, as everything Jay's got is great. And the Monsecco Nebbiolo Pratogrande from Colline, Novaresi, an appellation in the north of the Piedmont. This wine got a beautiful bouquet, lovely spices, a potpourri of flowers, red licorice, mint, fresh earth truffle notes. Hey, you know Nebbiolo is my favorite grape varietal. I love that spice, the exotic bouquet, and lovely cherry fruit here on the tongue. Smooth and silky. This one's got a nice amount of spice and floral notes. These 2009s already very showy from the northern Piedmont. A fresh, zesty finish. Excellent juice at $28. A great example of entry-level Pinot. And then Bordeaux. Oh, this is something we didn't know you had over there at Florida Wine Company. You know, it's an open market, but these come from Neil Rosenthal, and as you would expect, very typical examples of an Medoc, a Margaux, a Saint Emilion, and then Cahors to finish out the day. Wow, really nice mixture of stuff we don't expect from Florida Wine Company, but the Chateau La Peyre, Medoc, a very spice bouquet, dried tobacco, cigar box spice, fresh gravelly minerally notes, and a little bit of musty character that blew off as the wine opened up. Some nice plum and currant berry fruit. A very small producer, only 50,000 bottles produced, very small for Bordeaux anyways. 50% Cab, 40 Merlot, 5 Petit Verdot, and Cab Franc each. This one's got a lot of intensity for a 2011 vintage, which was a lighter year. A nice bit of that earth and musk coming through on the finish. Some lovely ripe round tannins, some nice fruits, bit of that peppery spice. A very good little Medoc at $28. All right, the Moulin Tricot from Margaux. 75% Cab, 25% Merlot. This one's got a nice cigar box and peppery note to the dark plum and currant fruit. Really nice balance of fresh style, that tobacco, spice, and earth here coming through in the finish, as well as some green pepper. But to me, this wine for $57, just a little bit underwhelming. I like the Medoc a little better. Thought it had a little more length. And the Saint Emilion from Haut Segottes, which they said was right next door to Cheval Blanc. Well, it's 300 meters away. So how far is that? More than 3 football fields away? That's a long ways away. Actually, well, I mean, terroir-wise. Anyways, Merlot and Cabernet Franc, a similar blend with a little Cabernet Sauvignon. 30,000 bottles produce, a small production, but a beautiful bouquet. This is 2010 vintage. 10, a phenomenal vintage for Bordeaux. Lovely intensity, light smoky notes, a solid core of plum and dark cherry fruit, fine herbs, and more. Really nice complexity here. Very plush and smooth on the tongue. Lots of that plummy berry fruit and fine tannins. A long layered finish. This wine needed all day to open up. Even better on the second day. Wonderful structure here. This wine could last a couple decades in your cellar. For $45, wow, now you have my attention. And then a little Cahors. We kind of went down from there. I don't know if I'd end with Cahors after this wonderful Saint Emilion, but this was a nice little value at 80% Malbec. 20 Merlot, a lot of blackberry, black plum fruit, notes of black spices, peppers, very forward and seductive here, big and fruity. Had some nice pretty violet floral notes, that big blackberry fruit, nice freshness, and more than just a little quaffer here at $15, a very good example of Cahors. And that's what we had to drink with our friend Jay Walmer from the Florida Wine Company. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.